morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with sun on my face. Okay, this is the way we have a great day. Okay, I'm talking to you right now. If you've got a way in the morning to make yourself happy, you should do it. Okay, here's 6 things you need to get up in the morning: coffee, pants. Okay, shirts are obviously optional. Okay, your drugs. Don't forget your drugs. Uh, what else do you got? Roll of tin foil might come in handy. What is that? Okay, your drugs, roll of tin foil, pants, cup of coffee. Now, I've heard that some people are coming back from their ayahuasca visions, dreams, quests, and the spirit of the coffee is saying that you are abusing my powers. And I'm trying to think, well, but I love it. How am I abusing it? And I'm like, oh, the whole 9 to 5 system is predicated on the fact that you're going to need coffee, i.e., caffeine, to survive it. You need it in the morning because you need that motivation to go out and do something that you don't want to do. And then at 3 o'clock when you hit the wall, but you've still got 2 more hours of work, okay? Then you need that coffee. You're going to take it in a cup. You're going to put in a bunch of powdered hot chocolate. And then you're going to take coffee from the coffee machine and put it in that cup and then mix up that cup. And then you're going to call it your little mocha. Okay, I'm having my little 3 o'clock mocha. Well, what it is a bunch of sugar and a bunch of calf. Okay? Who told me that Starbucks was basically a sugar delivery system store? And now, ever since I heard that, I can't stop thinking. Well, I can stop thinking about it, but every once in a while, it pops into my head like, oh, yes, that's insightful. So when you're there, you make sure in order to be your counterculture self, that you order your coffee black. Now, people are going to say you're psychotic if you're ordering your coffee black. You're some kind of psycho, like American Psycho. But I haven't. I was going to say my fist. Or certainly yelled at people, and sometimes I felt good doing it. Does that make me? And plus, the black coffee, does that make me a psycho? Maybe it does. But you go there, and your counterculture move is to say no. I'd like my coffee black, please, and I want it a tall. I don't want a venti. I don't want a Trenti. I don't want a Spumante. I don't want a Quattro. I don't want a Pento. I don't want a Hexo or an Octo or a Nono. Okay? I want a Decagogue. I want my demagogue size. Says nobody. That's 3 liters. You don't need that much. Drinking inordinate amounts of coffee, my mother-in-law used to say, and I was like, well, I live here. I need the coffee to get through the day. Not because I live at my mother-in-law's, but because my confidence was low. Okay, confidence was low. Energy was low. When you live in your mother-in-law's basement, okay, things aren't great, and it doesn't matter how great your mother-in-law is or not. Obviously, I'm terrified. So, it wasn't a great time. I mean, there was lots of good food, and we never wanted for anything, like in a material sense. But spiritually and in my soul, I started amassing those dark qualities. Okay, I started craving more and more black coffee, and then all of a sudden, it consumed my etheric presence. Okay, and oh my God, I guess it's true. You're kind of some kind of demon if you've got some black coffee inside you, and that. But see, it's not just that you're drinking black coffee; it's that you insist on drinking black coffee. It's the insistence that's the problem. Okay, so yes, it wasn't a great time. Okay, so then I got that psychic reading. I got the psychic reading, and it's like, okay, well, I don't remember anything that she said except for that I was starting to amass some dark energies. Okay, you don't want to amass a mass equal to yourself, and that'll suck you in. It's a doppelganger that'll cancel you out like a black hole, like an anti-you, and it'll like create a singularity in your mother-in-law's basement. And then she's going to be like, oh man, I wish I put in that, what's the name of the entrance that is in the basement? A walkout. I wish I put a walkout down here instead of listening to my daughter who said, because she had to live there for 2 years, she didn't want to have a walkout next to her room. But now that she's not there, that was like 5 years ago, and now I've got a basement with no walkout. So who really won in that situation? Because if there was ever a fire, you want to just go right out the back, to the back path where the frogs were, which I always appreciated that also about the property, was that you could hear the frogs and on the out the back door, out the back path, because there was no houses on the other side of the path. It was just all field, and then there was the ditch, and in the ditch was the frogs. So as you can see, if you have black coffee, okay, you're going to think about a lot of stuff that's in a darkness, in a dark matter energy, and you got to find the silver linings to pluck them out and pull the threads, okay? Not to pull the threads like to undo the thing, but to lead you somewhere where there's more silver, okay? Like where the silver threads come from. So, all that to say, it wasn't the best time, but there was silver linings. Oh, they're yelling upstairs. I wonder what they're... Hello?